Do you know that state where in between sleep and you're awake, you're not really yet consumed by sleep? I was in that state. And then all of a sudden, while in that state, with my eyes closed, while in that state, I hear a great, great, great sound out of nowhere. Now my home is really quiet, and there's this whole quietness outside, and then you hear a sound so great that you are sure the whole world is hearing it. I hear a great sound. And while I'm contemplating where this sound is coming from, and I'm trying to contemplate, it was so great and massive, I find myself in the middle of clouds. In the clouds. And then there was this sensation in me that had been carried by, I think, in that sound or by that sound. As the sound was sounding, almost like a trumpet, like it was so great, like a loud noise, like a trumpet almost. And all of a sudden I'm there. Well, I just became conscious, and I'm in the clouds. And I'm looking around, and these clouds scattered all over me. And I'm well aware of where I was. Now, I've not shared this with anyone since then. I've had again a couple of visions, very profound, very strange, in the past couple of weeks. I am up in the clouds. I'm seeing the clouds everywhere, so vivid. And I'm hanging there. And I'm so conscious of everything that is happening. I am conscious of the fact that I've just been in my bed, and I'm wondering what is all this happening. I'm like perplexed. All of a sudden, I get a sensing that there's someone above me. So when I look up to see who was above me, I see a figure of a man with a robe. And I knew automatically this was the Lord. But you see, when I looked up to him, there was I couldn't see his face. There was like a cloud that was covering the outline of his face. I could tell light was coming out of his face. I could see the outlines of his hair, but I couldn't see the face, the eyes, all the features of the eyes, because there was a cloud that was covering. And I was looking at him in awe with the splendor that he was in. And then it was just like, it almost lasted like in time, like for about 1 minute, this whole me looking at him. And then he says to me, while I'm still watching him in awe and wondering what is taking place, he says to me, "Go and alert my people. I come soon." And those words hit me. They hit me so profoundly that I literally began trembling. Then he said, "Go and tell my people that I come soon." Then he said, "I release you now." Then he stretched his hand. When he stretched his hand towards me, all of a sudden, I was in my bed. I didn't, like the way I didn't see how I went, I didn't see how I came back. It was like as if I had woken up. I knew I hadn't woken up. But then my whole body was vibrating. It wasn't shaking. It wasn't shivering. The difference between shaking and shivering, it was vibrating. Like every bit of, it was as if it wasn't solid. It was every inch from my toes right up to my hair. It was vibrating. Whatever impact had happened between that carrying, it was vibrating. I couldn't wake up. It was so powerful on me. So I waited for about 1 hour to about 5:30. I wake up, I go, I stand on the balcony, I look up in the clouds, say, was I really up there, you know? So, and this effect of the vibration on me was just a bit lingering a bit on me. It was still there, and then it went on and my body came back to solid. I can't explain it further than that. Now, ever since that time, the Spirit of God began sharing with me certain things. And that is why we are here today, and thank God we are out of time. So we will go on to what other things the Spirit of God brought.